Hey, Cortavius here. It's Cursed City time. There are 7 hours and 14 minutes left. It is time to go in and see what I can do. I wasn't recording when I did the first run, so I have 7 keys left. But I will show you the 8 runs. So I had 8 left to go in here. I don't know if I can do 8 in here, but we're going to get into Cursed City and see if we can beat all these stages. All right, let's get into it. Hey, before we go on, click the link in the description right now, and you can get the great legendary poisoner, Narma, along with 3 epics. You get Anax, Mausoleum Mage, and the best epic in the game, Uugo, as you progress. All you have to do is follow 4 steps. Step 1, log out Play and Play on the PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch Raid, complete the tutorial. And Step 4, go to your inbox, Narma's there waiting. These 4 free champions will give you an insane head start in Raid, so click on that link before it expires. All right, first one I did do was S10. I actually did that when I wasn't paying attention when you guys weren't here. But basically, I came in, I said, hey, Warlord, you go do your thing there. Then I hit auto, and I paused and came back when everybody was dead because these guys just killed the stage. So I'll come back at the end screen. All right, so you're caught up to where I was. S10 went pretty smoothly. Best time was 1 minute and 3 seconds. They were a little slower this time. We didn't have the abilities to convert on the waves just perfectly. But basically, Marius, Warlord, Leoris, Riho, and Seer, those were the only 5 champs that I had built for the stage. So I put my 5 built champs in and it worked. Thankfully, I had those champs there and they were able to be used. All right, let's go to the next one we can tackle. Let's just take the easy stages. Actually, you know what? I probably want the best of rewards first if I'm gonna run out of keys, right? That's just silver, which I got plenty of. So let's go tackle the boss next, right? So we got Nether Spider, who's going to put a bunch of debuffs on me, and the tainted ice golem dude, I guess, right? So we probably want Wixwell. Oh, these champs aren't built. So we'll take Doom Priest, Relic Keeper. None of them are built. Ashnar would be interesting in Mordecai. I think I'll go with this team, but I'll be right back because I probably got to go put gear on Ashnar. I know he doesn't have them all the right gear on. All right, put some gear on Ashnar. Whatever I had laying around. Need Mordecai to do some damage. We got Ashnar who'll do an HP burn, so I got 2 HP burners. I got Cleanser, Reviver, Protector. Let's just put them on auto and see how they do. I'll keep you around for a little bit to see if this is interesting. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't have a Cleanser here, but I do have a healer in Ashnar because he'll put HP burns on us, which actually heal us. That's going to be a lot of poisons. That might be a problem. Let's see. We are healing. Doom Priest will strip some of those poisons, but they're going to put more out there than we can keep up with. Man, we keep hitting those spiderlings. That's going to be painful too. Oh, there goes Mordecai. We do have 1 reviver here. Mordecai's back. I'm not tagging anything that they should particularly hit. All right, there goes 2 of the spiderlings. That'll be a few fewer poisons. So hopefully Doom Priest can keep doing her thing. Doom Priest is in Relentless, which helps. Well, Ice Golem's down, but one short-sighted thing is I don't have a heal reduction on this team, I don't believe. Stop the boss from healing. Every time we hit these lings, that boss is healing back up. So this might be a never-ending fight unless I take over manually and stop hitting those lings. So I might do that. Yeah, the boss promptly killed everybody, so that didn't go well. All right, let's take a relook at this team. All right, let's try it without Mordecai. Put Versolf in. He'll give me some more damage, and he brings some more protection to the team. So I'm going to try him. I really need a more stronger DPS there, I think, to out damage that heal of the Nether Spider. I just don't know if I have that in the champs I have built. Let's give this a shot. All right. Took a couple attempts, but just had to do manual at the end here and just make sure nobody did an AoE on the spiderlings. If nobody did an AoE on the spiderlings, then HP burn works. Ashnar could have been Mordecai in hindsight. You know, he brought some healing, which was nice, but really, you just needed to put HP burn on the lings, HP burn on the ads for the Ice Golem, let HP burn tick away, and just don't trigger the lings to heal the main Nether Spider. And Doom Priest was fantastic. Doom Priest did a lot of healing, but she also just cleansed a lot of the debuffs off. So she was pretty key to the fight. Rector Draft did pick people up, especially Versolf, who did his ally protect. That would kill him when the boss attacked, but it kept everybody else alive, and then Rector Draft would pick Versolf up. So team worked pretty well. 5 minutes, my life gone, but you know, for a manual run that you only do once a month, you know, I'll take it. 20 materials and a bunch of stuff. All right, back to map. That is the boss down. That's S10 down. We are making progress here. We got 6 more we can choose from. I would say once again, the silver wasn't exciting. So let's go take out some coins, see what we can do there. I guess it could be just what I can do. Wow, none of these champs are built. Literally, Sato is gear, Frozen Banshee is gear. This, yeah, that does not look promising. Free gear swaps over, so putting Foley together, yeah, that's kind of scary. So I guess we're coming over to the silver stage. We got we got Narcissus, Leorius, Mithrala, Marius, Skullcrown. We got Madame Ceres, we got Lydia, we got Vizix. Got a lot of choices here, I guess. So let's go all damage and see how that does. If that doesn't work, then I can come back, put some more protection. And so I'm gonna hit auto on that, and let's just see how they do. I'll keep you here for a little bit to see if there's anything exciting to see. I'm hoping that the next nuker just takes people out. Well done. So we still have Leorius's AoE left, but everybody else just used all their abilities, so hopefully these guys don't come and smack us. And we do have some block revivers in there. We got a reviver, and oh, Lydia blocks it. Thank you, Lydia. Leo kill? No, Leo didn't do jack there. So Marius definitely was more impactful with his AoE than Leo was. All right, this is looking pretty safe, so I'll save the time of you guys watching it, and I'll bring you back for the next one. Yeah, Narcissus laid waste to that last wave, so actually Narcissus and Marius are the two main damage dealers there. Leo probably needs a build revisit, because yeah, he didn't, I mean, he went after the other two, but he didn't do much. All right, that's S16 down, so we can come in and try the Awaken stage. 20. Wow, you need 20 stars on these puppies. Well, I got 5-star Geralt, 4-star Mithrala, or Mikage. I do have Ashnar with no stars. Padraig is built. I have Geralt as a damage dealer, so that would help. Eostrud with 5 stars. That's 19, so I'm good. Like a Necmo in for some speed manipulation along with Eostrud. And we just give, let's just see how many turns we can give to Geralt. So I will go out of auto just to flip Geralt over, and then I'm going to hit auto and hope Geralt just kills everybody. And we take some hits from Magicka Rotos people probably. I'm not going to waste those ally attacks because I need Geralt to flip over first. And then I'm going to hit auto, and if it looks interesting, doesn't look interesting, then I'll have you guys save you the time again. We got a lot of manipulation here. I probably didn't need to waste both those and could have saved those for the next wave. Oh well. All right, let's see what Geralt can do on a Master Smash. Oh, we got most of them out, and I just wasted all those Necmo abilities, unfortunately. All right, so I'm going to hit auto from here, and let's see how they do. And if it looks interesting, I'll bring it back. If we just roll through, then I will see you at the end. So it looks like Geralt's going to play around with these magic people for a while, but Geralt is really fun. So every time anybody attacks somebody, Geralt has a chance to join in. So, and Geralt's A1 can repeat. So I've seen him just come in on an attack where I have somebody like Eostrud just does an A1, and then Geralt does 5 A1 master slams, and the whole wave's gone. So he's Geralt can be a lot of fun. These counterattacks could be definitely be a problem though. So maybe Mikage could clean that stuff off. We'll see. All right, I'll bring him back if it becomes interesting. Well, it actually got pretty interesting pretty fast because all those counterattacks, and I didn't bring a reviver, so we are dead. So I might swap somebody out for a Duchess or a Python that I saw there. All right, on this one, Geralt's been laying waste, so it's been definitely easier. Python is in there to put some block debuffs and can pick somebody up if we need to, but really, Geralt's been joining the attack, so, you know, there you go. Boom, Geralt lays waste to everybody. Ooh, nice mythical materials out of that one. So, really, Geralt show, 2 million damage out of Geralt. Nobody else did anything, but nobody else is a damage dealer, so everybody else kept Geralt alive and let her wreck. So that worked really well when you got a mythical. No coincidence for Raid Shadow Legends. All right, well, that one looks interesting. Let's try, do we have anybody who can do this? We have epics with Dithie, who's built. Nobody else here is built. I have 3 epics. Sinesha's not built. This was free gear swap. It'd be nice to throw her in some gear and have these guys, oh, I don't have Skullcrown though either, so you only got one of the sisters. That's looking pretty rough. I don't know about that one. Do we have another choice? That's 20. Yikes. Look at those epics. So Duke is built, Allure is built, Archmage is built, nobody else. That's looking pretty grim, right? Does S13 look any better? Those are the ones we had nobody really built. 12 is an option. All right, we got double Newt. Molly is built. Nobody else here is built. She's level, but she is 6-star naked. Oh, I even forgot I had this mythical. Whatever, Forad or whatever that dude's, Forad, whatever that dude's name is. He's got no gear on. He's never been built. Masamoto and a naked Morag. Let's, maybe I'll just see what these guys can even do. I have no aura even. All right, I'm not expecting this to go well. If I don't die in this, I'll bring you back, but I'm assuming this ends horrifically. So I figured I'd bring you back to show you kind of how this is going. Really, it's a 3-man team. Well, Masamoto's putting up some buffs for us, but really, Molly just comes in, provokes the wave. You can't be provoked. That's a real problem. And we got a cleanser. Well, that's what we've been doing, is putting the provokes out and then just having the two newts use A1s to CC the champs. So the fact we had somebody in who can't, yeah, this could end poorly, but that had been going well, unfortunately. But now I got block debuff champs in here. I think this is going to end poorly now. Crap. There's not much I can do here. I can't stop everybody from taking turns. So we'll slow down who we can. Well, that's unfortunate. That had been working through the first two waves. I just put out the provokes, the newts made sure nobody took a turn, and we got through it all. But here, they're stripping my buffs, they stripped their own debuffs. We don't have much we can do with that. No point in bringing back the other dude. So that's really unfortunate. So I think we'll end up losing this stage now because I don't have any way to counter them not staying CC'd. All right, well, that's going to be a fail. I don't have any other build champs for the stage even. So no way to CC those guys other than maybe if I could put gear on Morag, but I don't see nuking that wave. And with that cleanse, Fabian not built, looks like I gotta come back here another day and put Fabian and Morag on my build list. Maybe that mythical dwarf does something. I don't know. I'm hoping he gets buffed. All right, let's check out another stage. Yeah, I gave Fire Knight a shot. I mean, we could get the shield down pretty easy with two ally attackers, but without Creodin and Neldor, or just some much stronger damage dealers, the boss just heals too much. I have no heal reduction, so I definitely need put Neldor and Creodin on my build list because they're both applicable in this fight. I had plenty of attacks. I just couldn't keep the turn meter down. So if I look at the best teams in here, you know, Neldor, Creodin, Neldor, Creodin, Neldor, Creodin, you know, they're making those teams that my clan's using. So that was Fire Knight. So I think I'm at a stopping point. I think I did what I could here in Cursed City. That might be it for the rotation. I think it's 3 a.m., so it's probably bedtime. So Fire Knight got stuck without Creodin and Neldor. S20, I just really don't have anybody built here. So that's a whole, wow. I got nothing there. S14, that team's okay, but I need those two to be built. So Relic Keeper, Doom Priest, and Dythe that's just not enough. I do have a second Dythe on the account. The second Dythe or a built Sinesha or a built Andrissia. I think any one of those three are there, so I put all three on my list to build. I think that stage is definitely doable. I just didn't have them. These guys were okay until I got to the third wave, so maybe a Morag in a much stronger build works. Fabian, I think, takes care of it, so I got a couple champs I added to my list that I could build there. So we hit off 4 stages. And then hit a stopping point where we just didn't have the champs to build these other stages built. So made a list. So pretty happy, you know, using the free gear swap, got into Sintranos, made it through Sintranos here. So good progress made, and got some champs that I know I can build for these stages out here. So can next time maybe push in and get these ones done out here. Hey, that's the progress made. Yeah, hope it was interesting or at least informative. Thanks.